So, we just finished watching
Hello,
Boom. Oh, yeah. Say hello.
hello, YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube. Sorry, we might have to start off.
Anyway, so yeah, we just finished watching the episode Boom. And so, what did you think of it?
I thought it was very good. Very dark compared to the last couple.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we'll discuss it
Yeah.
soon enough. But compared to like the weird like CGI mouthed babies and the uh, last episode, which I haven't I unfortunately haven't watched yet, but
Yeah.
I've heard that one was quite wacky with the Beatles and
Oh, yeah.
the drag queen person
Oh.
doing their shenanigans. I don't know if that's like culturally appropriate, but there you go.
Yeah. But, yeah, so I
Um,
also liked it because I just like how serious it is. It's a nice
yeah.
change. I will say, I can kind of tell that the episode, I don't know if this is right, but from what I saw during the episode, I kind of feel like it was originally written for like the 12th Doctor or something. And so I could kind of notice that
Oh yeah,
while watching
yeah.
it, because there were
Yeah,
a
it
lot of.
feels like a very like Moffat sort of yeah.
Yeah.
Like okay, if you replace the actors with like 12 or the characters with 12 and Clara, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. Or even Bill. I mean, Bill would work as well. Um,
Because I feel like there were parts that were definitely kind of out of character, I guess, for the 15th Doctor. And
yeah,
that's also kind of why I kind of thought, it would fit the 12th Doctor better. But, yeah.
yeah, because the last couple of episodes have been very sort of camp and stuff. I mean, obviously there's like a big like big situation going on. Stress is going high, so of
Oh,
course
yeah.
he's going to be like, I'm gonna rip this planet just for the fun of it, sort of thing, or not for the fun of it, but he was like threatening to like end the war they had. With like what was it like sentient space mud and
Oh, yeah.
fog or something, which is so goofy. I love to imagine. I love to imagine if you bunkered down there for about 15 years, just randomly shooting just the ground.
Yeah.
um,
Uh, yeah. Actually, an interesting thing to notice, too, is that at first I didn't notice this, but there's actually been a returning character in each of the episodes. I forgot what her name was, but if you saw the old woman, because remember when the hologram guy, uh, when
mhm.
he was talking at one point, he ended up turning into that, like, old woman. She was wearing, like, the blue dress and she had the curly hair. Do you
Oh,
remember
is
that?
that the ambulance?
Actually, no. It was a different one.
Oh, is that
But,
different?
yeah. But the thing is that it was only yesterday, I think, which sounds strange, but that's kind of when
Yeah.
I saw a post or something kind of talking about her,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks like they're having some kind of, I guess, one of those recurring character kind of things. So I don't exactly know her
Oh,
purpose
yeah.
yet.
Actually, yeah, I have seen a couple of things, but I wasn't sure if it was like a proper thing or not.
Yeah,
I've only seen like people be like, "Oh, this could be."
yeah. Because I
I
wonder
mean,
if.
if there's like an old woman as like the weird as like one of like the weird Star Trek people. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's like the same person for like the Space Babies one. I'm not sure what the Beatles one was.
Wait,
I
oh, she
know
was like
the
a. Crap, she was serving tea in the Devil's Court episode. I
tell
probably
what
shouldn't have spoiled it yet, but
tell what she's had. No, no, it's fine. I mean, she's having a hell of a career change.
yeah.
She's went from like making tea to being like a weird Star Trek standing character to like an evil robot or weird hacked robot person.
Yeah. So I wonder. I wonder if she's going to be related to Ruby or something, because during the episodes also, you kind of... Because, like, whenever the snow falls, that's something related to her. It's like...
Yeah, yeah.
Because I remember the
Oh, it's because
doctor...
she got abandoned, like the snow or something. Because I remember
Yeah, it
it
was
was
like
like a
on Christmas.
Christmas special at like Christmas. Yeah, and her birthday was it Christmas or something? Because
It
I
was like
remember seeing.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so...
Hmm.
Cause, I mean, I want to
Do
say,
you
like...
think that? Do you think that like she's like Ruby's like mother or something?
Yeah, I was just gonna suggest that, but I don't know, kind of considering
Yeah.
how old she is, but then again, at the same time, it could be possible,
I
so...
mean, I mean, like okay. Assume she was like 30 or something. I mean, I don't know how old Ruby is meant to be, but I'm assuming like how 20, like early 20s or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how old the actress is. So I don't know like comparison or whatever, but if like there you go, like yeah, like 50 or something. Which I
Okay.
mean, she looks old. I feel bad for saying she looks old, but it's I don't know. But I
Maybe
don't know.
she's like
You
Ruby's
could
grandmother.
ha- maybe. Or wait, what if she's maybe like Ruby older and she's been like
Oh,
splintered across time or something, or
oh, that
she
would be
she
interesting.
like does or she does like a Clara and like gets her own TARDIS or something, and just flies off and is like, you know what, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna mess around my past self.
Yeah. Ooh, what if she's related to Clara? That's kind of out there, but just a thought.
What if she is Clara?
Ah!
That'd be it'd be weird. I don't know. I mean, I don't think Clara was like super liked, so I wouldn't see them doing like a return, but maybe. I don't know.
I thought Clara did have kind of a following,
Um,
or at least like maybe a few people, but...
yeah. I mean, from what I've heard, like a bunch of people didn't. I mean, I liked the character. I thought she was okay, but
Mm-mm.
yeah.
But
I don't know. But it would be interesting if it is like a past companion or something.
oh yeah, cause crap, I want to bring up the Christmas special, but at the same time, you haven't seen it yet, have you?
No, like, it's fine. Like you can. I don't mind
Yeah,
spoilers.
because I
I
was
mean, to
just,
a degree, obviously, but
but I was just gonna say, there's like an old woman who's also in it. It's not the same one as the one that we're talking about, but
mm-hmm.
there's some people who have a few, like, some theories about her. I think some people are kind of suggesting that maybe she's, I think, Susan, though I kind of doubt it. But at the same time, it
Yeah.
could be
I mean,
possible because
I
apparently,
mean, the actress is still alive, right? Like
yeah,
the first season. Yeah,
yeah.
because she was quite young back then.
Mhm.
So she'd be like, I would imagine like 80 or something. Yeah, they could. I mean, I don't know if she's like okay or anything, because
I mean, she
but,
still
but
does
if it
audio
was going to
stories.
be, yeah, I mean, it would be like a cool. I mean, I don't know. Is this the Mrs. Flood thing? So I've
Yes.
seen a lot of. Yeah, I've seen a couple things. So I mean, it would be cool if they pull that off. I do, you know, like those the felt like was it perception filter or something? Really, they change how
Oh,
like characters look in like disguise or something. It'd be cool if like that's like a perception filter on like the viewers, and she's like, "Hey, guess what?" Rips it off and is like, "Hey, look, I'm Susan from the original season." Ah,
or what if she is
yeah,
the
that'd be, that'd
Doctor,
be
one of the incarnations, or maybe she's a Time Lord herself? Maybe
that'd
she's
be
a Romana.
uh,
Well, maybe not, actually.
or Rani,
Oh
or
yeah.
yeah, I don't know, because the Rani's not being unified. I mean, he mentioned her like you mentioned Rani and the Space Babies one, I think. He was bringing up like titles and stuff.
Yeah.
So it could be gearing up for like her sort of return.
Ooh, actually, yeah. Because
Could be, because I think it's like I don't know how like prevalent she was. I know she like appeared in like at least one or two stories.
yeah, 'cause she was in like, I believe she wasn't in a lot of episodes, but I know she was in, I think, one of the Sixth Doctor episodes, and then she was in the first Seventh Doctor episode, and I think that's pretty much it. But I think they
Yeah, because
also
I,
did
was gonna
something
say, didn't
for the Sarah Jane
sorry, I'll
Adventures.
let you. Ah, yeah, because I was gonna say, like, didn't she kill six? And it was the whole Sylvester McCoy like wig situation, which was
Yeah.
quite funny. I love how we went to like back in time stuff. We should be focusing on the
Yeah.
episode. I mean, technically we were, but yeah. Sorry, viewers, for the little spiel on the classic stuff there. Ah, but
Actually, it's
I don't know, I'm definitely interested to see what the rest of the season pans out. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
actually, I just thought of a good question, but what do you think of the Doctor and Ruby so far? Do you think they're pretty good together?
I mean, it's early yet. I'm not sure. I need to like. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I both. I don't know. It's like I like them, but at the same time, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like my mind is like, yeah, they seem cool. They seem, like couple friends going out and traveling across time and space. But at the same time, it's like sort of a bit too early to know the characters. If you know what I mean.
yeah. 'Cause That
Um,
that reminds me, because one thing that's also a bit strange, and I think you actually brought this up at one point. I can't remember, but it is kind of
mhm.
strange how the two of them seem, pretty close, even though they've only gone on, like a few adventures together. And so that's something I wanted
Yeah,
to
because
point out.
yeah, yeah, because I mean, I haven't seen how like their first encounter was yet. I do plan on doing that yet, but I mean, from a thing I saw on YouTube, I think at the time there was like a dance, like, there was like a musical moment, like the first one, which I don't know about you, but if I meet someone, I'm not having like a 5 minute
Yeah,
musical segment,
but I think
like
that was
yeah, 5 minutes after meeting.
because I was
Yeah.
just gonna say I think that was kind of them trying to defeat the Goblin King, from what I remember. But I mean, it does make
Ah,
sense. But as far as I
yeah.
remember, it was just a part of their thing that they were doing.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I only saw the music out number, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, what do you think of their sort of dynamic?
I mean, I definitely think it's good that they do seem to be, pretty good friends. Actually, another thing
Yeah.
too that I find pretty odd
Mhm.
is that when Ruby first entered the TARDIS, she didn't really have the same reaction to it as a lot of the past companions did. And so that's another thing I kind of wanted
Mhm.
to bring up. Like, she didn't really seem as, like, phased as a lot of the past companions were whenever they entered the
So
TARDIS.
she like wait, so was she a bit like Rory when he like first said to you, he was just like, oh okay. She was
I,
sort of like used to just random crap.
I don't know about that, but I know she wasn't really
Yeah.
very surprised by it, but I wouldn't say she was exactly like that. But
Hmm.
yeah,
So she's just like, oh wow, this is cool. But anyway,
I mean, kind of,
um,
yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
But alright,
I
so
mean,
oh,
saying that, if you did sort of encounter like, I'm sorry, if you did like encounter like goblins or whatever, and some guy rescued and just said, "Hey, listen, I'm like an alien. Here's my spaceship." I mean, you wouldn't really be that shocked, I guess.
yeah, that's a good point now
I
that
mean,
you
saying
mention
that
it.
saying that, I mean, the other clients did like encounter like freaky shenanigans, and they still were like, "Oh my god, what the hell?" Ah. um, I don't know. I mean, different people react in like different ways.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, so on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put the episode?
I think I'd give the Space Babies like a 7 or something.
Yeah.
I would definitely say this is like an 8. I would say this has been my favourite so far. I mean, saying that I've only watched like 1 hour episode, but from what I've heard, it's my sort of favourite of the run.
That's good.
Um, but what would you scale it as?
I mean, I would definitely say it was very good, in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't really like it, but I'd put it
Yeah,
at maybe an 8.5. So just a bit above yours. So,
yeah.
yeah. Because,
I mean,
actually,
I definitely like the sorry. I definitely like the darker sort of episodes. So it's sort of I don't know if that's just me being
yeah,
edgy or whatever, but yeah, I felt like the sort of like for me like the darker story is not the
yeah.
better because it sort of depends. Like if it's too edgy, and it's like Christ, okay. But if it's at the same time, I don't want like oh here's a baby coming to fight the Doctor who's got like the TARDIS and just like really baby like kids stuff. I mean, obviously a kids program, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I'm trying to remember.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna move on since I can't remember
Yeah.
what it was. So yeah,
I mean,
so
if it's not like a question, you could maybe put like a little text box or something,
yeah, but
or I don't know.
overall, would you say the episode was good or bad?
I would say it's good. Um, Not a masterpiece. There's a couple strange moments, like like the girl, like
Oh
the young
yeah.
girl was a bit weird because she looked like a teenager. It's like when they done with in like the 80s or 90s and hired like 30-year-olds to play like 15-year-olds. It's that, but like scaled back where it's even further.
Yeah.
It was like a I don't know 12-year-old pretending to be like 4. It was weird. Um, but like that was one of my only sort of gripes with it. I mean, aside from that, it was a pretty good episode, pretty enjoyable. I could actually see myself rewatching that in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I'd also say it's
Or
pretty good. Definitely not my favorite or anything, but yeah, I'd say it's good.
yeah, it's my, it's my favorite from the season so far that I've seen, but definitely not my like absolute favorite.
Yeah, we've got to
I don't know
watch
if like I
some of the
have like an
episodes.
absolute favorite. Yeah, I'll need to try and catch up. I'll try and do it in my spare time. Um, ah,
Alright, so the final question. Would
mhm.
you would you oh my goodness. Would you recommend the episode to anybody? Like recommend anybody to watch it?
um, I mean, like I said last time, if someone came to me and said, recommend me one episode of Doctor Who, just out of any of the episodes, I'd probably recommend a different one. And if they recommend for any TV show, I'd probably recommend the show itself. But if they came to me saying, what do you think of this episode? What do you think of Boom? I'd be like, it's good. I mean, you can watch it. Don't expect masterpiece. It's a bit darker compared to the rest of the season. So if you don't like the lighter heart stuff, just skip. I mean, it's important, but you can skip it, I guess.
Yeah.
And just watch that one. Yeah, I would say watch it if you want. I'm not gonna like Clockwork Orange, like tie them down, have like their eyes wide open and force them to watch the show. Um, but would you recommend it to them? Or yeah,
Uh, I mean, I, I don't know. I'm probably gonna be the same, and
yeah,
probably not that episode. I would probably recommend
yeah,
another episode, but yeah. Because obviously, out of all of Doctor Who, it's, not the greatest episode, because
it,
if somebody asked me,
yeah.
I would, recommend them what I would think is probably the greatest episode, but at the same time, my opinions when it comes to, like, Doctor Who episodes aren't really that great, and the funny thing is that a lot of people...
No,
No, because a lot of people don't really like my opinions on, like, episodes and stuff. I remember I made an episode about why I liked the 13th Doctor era and why I thought it was good.
yeah.
And I mean, obviously, yeah, no, not a lot of people are gonna like that. But, yeah.
No, you're fine. I mean, I'm sure like to do like the I want to word this weirdly. Like the sort of average, like normal person who doesn't watch the show, I'm sure like the opinions are still valid. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
like thousands of like average people who average by the way, I mean like viewers and like non fans, just like casually watching would probably be fans.
Yeah.
Um yeah.
Alright. Anyways, I think this is pretty much it for now. So, anyways,
Yeah.
was the episode good? Sure.
Uh yeah, I mean it's alright. I mean yeah.
Alright.
Wow.
Alright, so if you enjoyed the
Bye
episode...
YouTube.
Yep. So if you enjoyed the episode, please consider sharing it. And if you want to go any further in supporting my channel, consider taking a look at my Patreon. And then also, if you enjoy the Dazman, go subscribe to his channel at Dazman0. I'll have his channel in the description, so look out for that. So
Please
anyways, thanks for watching, like and subscribe!